This is Pow Envy, and he is probably the world's grossest streamer. Pow basically just makes videos on his daily life as a Roblox streamer. But in today's video, we are going to be reacting to some of Pow's content and be going over his lifestyle, diet, and exercise routine. So let's go ahead and just hop right into it.
Cleaning my room, part 2. I'm a Roblox streamer, and my room gets really messy. Look at that milk. That's not very good. Found a free bag of chips.
So this is Pow Envy's room. They say your room is a reflection of you and your character, and this isn't a good sign of his character. He has... Oh, dude, get the dogs out of the frame. Get them out of the frame. Dude, that is absolutely disgusting. This man's room is an actual biohazard. They just need to go ahead and bomb the house because this is disgusting. Step 1 of locking in and improving your life is you have to clean up your bedroom. You have to have a healthy space around you, and this is not a very good reflection of him. Not only that, dude, but how can you just live and wallow in your own filth? And you would have to imagine there's animals breeding in your own room. That's just absolutely disgusting.
My top 5 favorite roaches that I found in my gaming room.
No, yeah, you heard that right. I was a bit concerned when I heard that as well, and I'm still a bit concerned. Top 5 roaches I've found in my gaming room. So not only do you have one roach, which is very concerning, but you have 5 roaches, and you have favorites. Okay.
Starting us off at number 5 is this little fella who watched Star Wars with me. Number 4 has to be this guy who I found underneath my toaster oven. I did have to annihilate him with my Thor power fingers, but it's okay. I still miss him.
Nah, bro, you touched that? And what's that grime from the shower? What is that, bro?
This little guy is number 3. He was so energetic and lively. He was really fun to play around with. Found him in my bathroom. A special honor is this guy who died. Rest in peace, the goat. I don't know what killed him, but that sucks. Next up will be number 2. It's going to be this guy who is trying to drink my coffee, which I just think is so cool. I would love to share a coffee with him. And number 1 is my dear beloved Albert. Albert did, in fact, become one of my favorite roaches of all time.
So not only is he touching them, but he's also giving them homes in his Starbucks Frappuccino container, and he's walking his cockroach. Yep. I couldn't even make this up even if I wanted to.
Cleaning my room because a girl's coming over.
Now you see, this is the craziest part of it all. This guy gets action. He pulls. There's guys everywhere that are locking in, getting their bread up, look maxing, and becoming the best version of themselves. And you have Pow Envy, who's about 100 pounds, with pet cockroaches, and he's still getting more play. I mean, there is a level of respect here, I'm not gonna lie, but still.
Guys, I've got a girl coming over, and my room's gotta be spotless when she gets here. I don't want to gross her out. Here's the room before. This is the situation outlook. I think it's gotten pretty bad. But we're going to get this fixed up real quick. Those crunchy socks down there between my dresser and the bed have to go. That's no good. If she finds that, then she'll definitely be running.
Nah, fam, why do you have crunchy socks?
Now, I did finish all these Cokes, these Dr. Peppers. I told you guys I would. I'm taking them down.
How is it physically possible for this man to have all those Dr. Peppers in one sitting? So, at the end of the day, this is sort of a fitness channel, and while I'm critiquing him, let me just give some advice. In his diet, he could easily switch that over to a Dr. Pepper Zero, and he would have no sugar in those drinks. It would be a much better alternative.
I drink the old ones. They taste fine. The Starbucks did not look good. I wasn't going to drink this anymore. I think I'm done buying Starbucks because it molds really quickly, which isn't good for like saving for later. I found a spoon on my floor. I don't even know where this comes from, but it didn't look good.
Also, just the amount of high-calorie, sugary drinks, sodas, Popeye's chicken, Frappuccinos, that's... Dude, you gotta cut all that out of your diet if you want to be a healthy, functioning human. Not only change the room up, but you need to do that as well. None of that's going to benefit your physique or your body or your mind.
Do you guys ever do this? I left this sandwich out and I totally forgot to eat it. This thing was rock hard. Look what I found. I found a picture of me when I was a kid. Can't you see the glow up? I look really good now. Anyway, this orange got molded, which seems kind of weird because it still has a shell, so that's a bad design. Anyway though, we've made a
And as if he wasn't already a pinnacle of health, he vapes, which I think goes without saying, is awful.
lot of progress. It looks so good. I think she'll be really impressed when she gets here.
Dog, if that's the improvement, what did you do? That's awful. Why are there stains on the rug? Why are there stains on your bed sheets? You know what? Don't answer that question. But all I have to say is, hey, if Pow is getting play, what is your excuse?
Why I shower only once a week.
And if things weren't bad already, the dude doesn't even shower. That's great.
Clearly I've got a thing going. As you can tell, my hair is luscious and full. My hair looks beautiful. You couldn't even tell. It all started when I was a young lad. I took a look at my shampoo bottle. What is this? I said. I look at the back, and I was like, man, why are there so many ingredients on this?
Now, to his credit, that's actually a pretty good point. I would definitely opt for a more natural shampoo. But then again, that's not an excuse for you not showering.
You know, if you wouldn't eat it, why should you be absorbing it into your hair? Same with toothpaste. If they were so confident of what they put in this, why do they make the writing so small? Like, say what you will, guys, but I'm onto something here, and I think you can all agree. Look, I'll show you something that's good for you. Take a look at Sprite. There's only like 7 ingredients.
Okay, yeah, this is all satire. But like, at what point is it like, yeah, dude, is it worth the money? Is it really satire? Because you are wallowing and living in your own filth. Now, maybe he's just this rich and this is all a studio, but then you would have to burn the studio to the ground. So, I don't know. Is he just playing 4D chess that I am unaware of? I don't know.
Going to the gym so I can impress the ladies.
Okay, man, I'm intrigued. Maybe he's trying to lock in a little bit. Let's go ahead and see what he's going to do at the gym.
As you can see, I'm starting off in a good place. I went ahead and went to my local gym place, and I got right to it. First off, I had 45-pound weights on this, and I wasn't able to lift them up. No matter how hard I tried, they wouldn't even budge. So I decided maybe this wasn't for me. I tried out the bar. My friend told me this is usually where people start off, so I went for it. Now, this really hurt my back, and I don't know how I'm supposed to lift this. I think I have to work my way up a different way. It really hurt, and I couldn't really sit straight after that.
Now, yes, this is, well, very embarrassing. You can't even lie. I'm not going to sit here and make fun of him for not being able to do very simple baby bird-like activities. Yeah, I kind of made fun of him there, but that's besides the point. When you're a beginner at the gym, you want to progressive overload. That's the main key. And if you can't do the most simple stuff, that's okay. Leave your ego at the door and try to work up some other way. If you can't use the bar, start off with some bands, bro. You can start off with that. They might even have a 1-2 pound weight, and that's okay. As long as you're trying and working your way up, you will succeed, bro. For all the beginners out there, don't worry about other people watching you. Don't worry about if you can't curl as much as your friend or bench as much as your little sister. Just go out there and try, and that's all you can do. And eventually, you can work your way up and you can lift some weights.
So I just went ahead and got on this little bike thing. Played some Clash of Clans on it. But like I said, as the other ones, it just didn't feel very good.
Well, he is playing Clash of Clans. Personally, I'm more of a Clash Royale guy. I just got kind of tired of Clash of Clans. So maybe he is more of a gym bro than we actually thought.
Made my heart kind of hurt. So my review of the gym, guys, is it's not worth it.
Now this is just an absolutely terrible attitude. My guy, you can't just go in there and do 2 things, go on the bike and expect to get results, let alone say you don't like it. Now I know you're probably just doing this for your TikToks, Instagram, whatever, but you need to actually give it an effort, and who knows, bro, you might like it. And looking at your physique, dude, you definitely need the gym. That is no debate. Your diet is awful, and you have to go to the gym unless you want to die when you're older. and I don't think anybody wants to see that happen.
How to get instant gains and become shredded, just like me. You remember this kid? This kid was off the perk 30. I'm no longer off the perk 30.
Okay, so starting off with push-ups. The women push-ups really aren't all that bad, all things considered, but you really have to focus on form and go as slow as possible. Running up and down the stairs can be a great option for cardio and heart health, but he doesn't really need cardio. There's not a whole lot of weight he can lose without dying, I guess.
Here. Anyway, you don't want to wear these laced shoes to work out. You need Velcro, because Velcro won't come undone and it looks cooler.
I mean, credit where credit is due. Vans are a great option for a lifting shoe. Now, if you're trying to do some athletic work, then Vans are definitely not the option. But if you're powerlifting or simply going to the gym, a flat-soled shoe is definitely the way to go. So good for him.
Just so you guys know. Anyway, you can see I've already started to get substantial gains.
So, I mean, he's clearly just doing a mockery of lifting, which is okay. I mean, it's not the best. I guess he's trying, which is better than nothing. And maybe if he jokes around enough, he might actually enjoy the gym. Who knows?
Going shopping as a Roblox streamer.
Okay, so this video is actually a little later in time, so maybe he improved a little bit. Who knows? Now, I actually have a lot of experience in this category, considering I was a very skinny kid. I was 115 on senior year of high school. So I definitely know a thing or two about gaining some weight. If I could give any suggestions to Pow, it would be being in a substantial caloric surplus, getting enough carbs in to get energy, and getting enough protein in the body. I recommend a gram of protein per pound. I recommend trying to keep it relatively healthy, and if you need to go a little dirtier just to get those calories in, definitely go for it.
I went to HEB, which is the Texas equivalent of Walmart, and I went straight to the Mountain Dew. Unfortunately, I couldn't pick it up, but my best friend Luke is really strong, so he grabbed it for me. Thank you, Luke. Really big muscles.
So sodas aren't necessarily a bad thing, but I would definitely opt for a diet or zero sugar option to keep the calories in check while keeping the sugar in check. Now, obviously for him, calories aren't an issue. He needs a lot of calories, but you don't want all that unnecessary sugar.
Probably the worst rejection I've ever had in my life made me run straight to the Taki aisle, and I'm always sick of restocking, so I just got a bunch of Takis this time.
Okay, meal prepping is a great idea. Maybe meal prepping with Takis isn't exactly the best idea. Those are, to put it simply, terrible and absolutely useless for any type of muscle growth at all.
Also, nobody actually eats broccoli. I don't even know why they put it out, but it's time to check out. I've gotten my Mountain Dew, my Takis, and honestly, it's a pretty good day, but I forgot something. That's right, I forgot to get my coffee. I always have to have a coffee.
Okay, no, he's meal prepping with some Takis, a 60-gram sugar Frappuccino, oh no, multiple Frappuccinos, and high sugar sodas. So this isn't exactly what I had in mind when I said go a little on the dirtier side. You need the calories. I was recommending, go pretty strict with your diet, some check-in, maybe add in some micronutrients. I personally don't. I definitely need to get on it. And then if you needed to, maybe add in some ice cream. You could even run a mass gainer if that helps. Drinking your calories is an amazing option. But all of this is a terrible idea. If you want more bulking tips, I have a going bear mode video. That's what I did. I definitely, I wouldn't exactly recommend what I did because it was pretty gross. But that's what I did. And if you want to maybe take some tips and tricks from that video, feel free to watch it. So there you have it. That's Pow Envy, and he is, in my opinion, the world's grossest streamer. Now, I don't think all hope is lost. I think he's dabbling in the idea of going to the gym. I even saw that he had a series done with Santa Cruz Medicinals, and I might go ahead and give that a react. I mean, if anyone can change him or have a positive lifestyle on the kid, I think it'll be Santa Cruz. Pow, I'm sure you're a great guy, but you definitely need some lifestyle changes. You need to look in the mirror and realize that you have problems, bro, and you need to fix it, and there's nothing wrong with that. But if you truly love yourself, bro, you have to love yourself enough to make that change. No hate on the kid. I genuinely want him to do great. I'm sure he's making plenty of money off these videos, but at the point it's like, dude, is money really worth your health? And you just have to ask yourself that big question.